Good morning, happy Monday. Happy Martin Luther King Jr. Day. I'm Pastor Andy Ross, and I want to thank you for clicking on and listening to today's devotional, and I hope you have a blessed, even inspired week. I have here an olive branch. It's an actual, legit olive branch, clipped from one of our olive trees in our church Rowley courtyard. They give shade. They produce a ton of messy olives that we walk on during our fellowship hour. But I have it here because in our schedule of Bible readings for today, and in a number of other yearly Bible readings, a lot of Bible readers are hitting the story of Noah, the flood, and the restoration of humanity with a covenant from God. And this is a little symbol that has come from a Bible story that is now globally recognized as a symbol of peace. People will sometimes talk about bringing an olive branch, offering an olive branch as a gesture of goodwill, as a gesture of peace. And if you read the original story, the story of Noah, his family, and all those animals, the raven kept circling, looking and looking. Noah sent out a dove, and it was on the second flight of the dove that an olive leaf was brought back to Noah, a simple little olive leaf. And that gave Noah and the people and animals with him hope. The olive tree in the Middle East has been known as a symbol of family because of the olive shoots that come up from the base. And the olive tree in that region does not grow in high elevations. That's why this was such a good sign. There would be dry land at last after all those days of rain and flood. And the dry ground would not just be a tippy top of a mountain crest. The dove of peace, who really was a dove of hope and life starting again, life restored. Today I'm thinking about that. Today I'm thinking about how our God is a God of hope and new life, renewed life. How Martin Luther King Jr. was such a leader in our nation, a leader who preached against violence, but preached of a radical dream of new ground where all people could be treated as equal, given equal opportunity as a blessing of what God desires. Martin Luther King would confront, would teach, would open eyes. He refused to quit. And he did all of that in the acts of nonviolent love and mission. Today is Monday. During this week, how can you be a dove? How can you be a carrier of new hope, renewed life, justice, God's healing, salvation covenant for someone in our city, someone you know, or some need that's in our city? Be the dove that carries the olive branch. God's blessings to you.